Learning this one hack is going to double your chord vocabulary. Here's how. So today's topic is relative major and minor. What that means is every major has a relative and every minor has a relative. If you know your major scales, you actually know your minor scales. And if you know your minor scales, you actually know your major scales, hence the name relative major, relative minor. So let me break this down just briefly. You've got a C major chord, C, E, G, C major triad. That actually doubles as a minor chord. C major is the same as A minor 7. And E flat major is the same as C minor. And F major is the same as D minor because they're relatives. So we can break this down into a quick little formula. So you've got, take whatever your root is. So let's say whatever key you're in, when C major. If you're in C major, you simply count the 6th note of the scale, and that is your relative minor. So if we're in C major, the 6th note of the scale is A. That means C major is the same as A minor. So if we go to the key of F major is your key. The 6th note in F major is D. That means F major is the same as D minor. They're relatives, okay? The 1 and the 6 are always related. They're relative minors, okay? So if you have a major scale, the 6th note in that scale is the relative minor. It's always the opposite polarity. So if you're in a major key, it has a relative minor. If you're in a minor key, it has a relative major. So, and it's the same formula. It's always the 1 and the 6. I sometimes remember it as 16. Whatever works for you. So just a quick recap, knowing this will instantly double your chord vocabulary. Every major chord that you know is also a minor chord, and every minor chord that you know is also a major chord. This allows for amazing flexibility. So if you're playing C major, you can also put an A in the bass and it becomes A minor. If you play F major, it can also be D minor. If you're playing A flat major, it can also be F minor. Mastering these relationships will explode your chord knowledge and chord ability. So just again, every major chord has a relative minor. Every minor chord has a relative major. I have a deep dive lesson on my website absolutely for free. Click the link in the description below. It's like 4 or 5 videos, about 30 minutes, just going over with examples exactly what this relationship means, how to find it on the keyboard, and just the cool tricks you can use to further your playing. Go check it out, and also leave a comment below for what other stuff you want to learn. See you guys next time.